Well, here we go again. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be going over the top 10 loadouts for season number 5. Man, make sure that you guys like this video. Comment down below your favorite thing about season number 5. I do want to put some disclaimers on this. I have not had time to work with the K9 unit. I don't know if it is very viable, how much health they have. I'm not sure about that, but let's go ahead and get into the video. We're gonna go over the top 10, my top 10. Comment down some of your favorite weapons, comment down some of your favorite gunsmiths down below in the comment section. But I'm gonna give you guys mine. I'm gonna tell you guys what I'll be rocking in this season. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. So first on the list is the main AR, man, the ASVAL, man. ASVAL, we have lightweight, ghost, dead silence, annihilator pistol, which I think is still the best operator skill to be using. The gunsmith for the pistol here. I know y'all been getting on to me about not putting the pistols for the secondary, so here we go, man. This is for you guys who've been commenting down in the past couple seasons. Y'all been on me about not having my pistols and stuff leveled up, so I went on and leveled up all of them. I still got one to do. I haven't leveled it up all the way, and that is this pistol right here. I have not leveled it up all the way. Waiting, come on now, I have not leveled up this one all the way yet, even though like I never use my secondaries. I never use them, you know what I'm saying? I'm always using my mains. But anyway, let's go ahead and go into the ASVAL Gunsmith, man. MIP, strike forward grip, OWC laser, large, extended mag bead, rubberized grip tape. Now I still feel like the ASVAL is the #1 AR to be using, and I will get into the second AR that you need to be using here in a second, but still the best, has the best mobility, all that good stuff. Even though this is not necessarily a mobility build, this is more of an overall build, but it's still very, very useful. You can sit back, relax, or you can push up and rush. So either way, you can do everything with this build, man. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. All right, and so now the next build on the list is the DRH build. So this is more of an objective based AR build. Right now we have a transform shield, we have flat jacket, ghost, and sharpener. Now the reason I like to rock this is because I get that extra piece of lethal equipment. Now in other cases I like to rock hardline, but I've been playing around with sharpener, you know what I'm saying, and getting the double piece of lethal equipment. Or, you know what I'm saying, you can go toxic and go double you go double thermite on them. Okay, you could do that. You go double thermite on them. So this is what I like to rock. It just depends. Do you want to go double thermite, or you want to go double thermite? Depending on how aggressive or non-aggressive you want to be. All right, and so we throw down the transform shield. I'm a domination guy. I love domination, so that's why I like to rock this build a lot. All right, and so like I said, you can go back and forth between hardline and sharpener on this one, but this is why I like to rock as my main 3 most of the time. And then as we go to the gunsmith right here, as you see, I got the FHJ to take away your UAV. You got OWC Ranger, no stock, 25 round OTM mag, granulated grip tape, and OWC laser. I decided to try to minimize my silencers because y'all know I love silencers, but I try to minimize the silencers this season. And so I'll try to get a good mix and match, but you're still gonna see a lot of silencers. But anyways, this is what I like to rock on the DRH build. I feel like this is the second best AR in the game personally. All right, and so now we're gonna get into the alternate AR build, and it's the LK24. Now it's a couple different weapons you can use. You can use the LK, use the KN, or you can use the BK57. I feel like those are the next 3 ARs that you can use. But in this meta, I believe the ASVAL and the DRH are still the top 2 in terms of ARs. Okay, and so right now I'm rocking cold-blooded here, dead silence, annihilator pistol, blackjack. I'm all over the place with naming these 3 perks. And then we have ghost, we have smoke, and we have a grenade. And so let's go ahead and get into the build for the pistol right here. This is what we're rocking on this. And now let's go over, and we're gonna go to the LK24 build here. Now the red dot, all right, I feel like the red dot in global is a little bit underused. Now I've seen a lot of people in other versions of the game using red dot and going insane with them, so I decided to equip it on my LK, and I've had great success with it, man. And this is more of a push up build, more of a rush build, but you can sit back because the accuracy is very good, man, on this class setup. But at the same time, if you need to push up, if you need to move around a little bit, you can. Now you want to be careful, you know what I'm saying? SMG users are out there, just be aware. You know, they say be aware, dog. Be aware of SMGs, all right? Just keep that in mind. You want to be very precise in your shots. but at the same time, the accuracy is good, so you have no problem there. All right. So LK24, man, that's what I'm rocking in the alternate AR. Let's go to the first SMG on the list, man. QXR. QXR is still good, even though it had a small nerf. I think it just brought it back down to speed, so it won't be super OP. It's still good though. Still good. QXR is still good. Still using the QXR. I used it a little bit, you know, playing as soon as I got off. I said, let me see. And I feel like the nerfs that happened this season did not necessarily change the meta per se. I still feel like we're still in an SMG meta for the most part, because the ARs really didn't see a huge buff. I think there's a few of them that received some buffs, but nothing really. I think the ASM-10 was one, but I'm not sure if it will exactly come back to what it was before. The ASM-10 used to be insane, but I still feel like we're in the SMG meta. So here we go. Lightweight, quick fix, dead silence, annihilator pistol, QXR, man, QXR. And I already showed you the build for the pistol. Let's go into it. So OWC marksman, no stock, stipple grip tape, OWC laser attack, mono suppressor. All right, and so I rarely rock stipple grip tape, but let me show you guys why I put it on. I've been testing it out and I've been doing fairly well with it. If you unequip it, right, if you unequip it, you see here, you don't get any true boost to mobility. You're still looking at stock mobility right here. And so I was like, well, what can I do? Let's go ahead and put stippled on, improve the ADS time, and you lose some of that ADS time from what? The OWC, and you lose a little bit of that from the monolithic. So in order to not necessarily counteract it entirely, but in order to put yourself in a better position than somebody, or put you in a better position in case you run up on somebody with a QXR with just a full ADS build, you know, you can still somewhat match up. You know, you still got to have your movement on point and all that good stuff, but you still be fine. All right. And so main SMG, let's go to the secondary one. So the QQ9. Now a lot of people complain about the shake of the QQ9, but once you get over that, it's still one of the best SMGs in the game, if not the best SMG in the game anymore, because the QXR, the nerf of it is, you know, it brought it back down to speed. I don't think it killed the QXR in any way. It just brought it back in line with the rest of the SMG family, right? And so we're looking at lightweight, ghost, dead silence, transform shield here, MW11. So let's go into the build here that I'm rocking with this. Go to the Gunsmith. Look at that right there. If you want to copy that down, copy it down. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm not a guy who uses a lot of secondaries, but that's for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was on me. Y'all was on me. What can I say? All right. So QQ9 build. Let's get into it. All right. And so you're looking at no stock, 45 round extended mag, granulate grip tape, OWC laser attack, and monolithic integrated suppressor. I have been rocking this build for many seasons, and it has not let me down any. Y'all already know I love the QQ9. Still my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Is it better than the QXR right now? You know, the data experts had to come out and give you the exact data. I'm not a data guy. I'm not a stat guy. I go off of how I feel about a weapon. If I use it, if it's bodying people, I tell you guys I liking it, it's good. If it's not bodying people and I'm getting bodied, I tell you I'm getting bodied. It's not a good weapon. Leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? I only use it for fun, right? And so with that being said, that's my QQ9 build, and that's the OBJ SMG kind of build where I don't necessarily go for long streaks. I go to rush, get up on some objective, and stay where I'm at for the most part. But at the same time, if I need to just slay out, I can do that as well. Y'all already know how SMGs work. All right, next, PP19. Let's talk about PP19 because it did get some nerfs to its range. But like I said, I feel like with the PP19 as well as the QXR, the nerfs to them did not necessarily take them out of the meta range. It just made them come down to earth a little bit. They was trying to go to the moon. You know, the PP19 and QXR, they were trying to go to the moon, right? But they said, no, come back down to earth for a minute. You need to gas up before you try to go further. You know, they was in the atmosphere a little bit, but they didn't make it all the way out. All right. And so with this one, we had, this is my, I love the strafe with this build. This is the main purpose of what I have going on. So we got Skulker, we have Ghost, and we have Alert. Now, a lot of people don't like Alert because they don't like to look at that map. So if you're on that side of the spectrum, I say either switch it out, go hardline, you know, that's a good one, or go dead silence. Go one of those two. You can go those two and you be perfectly fine. All right. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the Gunsmith real quick. So Gunsmith on this one, OWC Marksman, no stock, large cal ammo, A, granulate grip tape, OWC laser. Y'all already know my previous build would have had a suppressor on it, but like I said, I'm trying to not go straight suppressors on y'all this time around. All right, and so this is what I'm rocking on my PP19 build right now, the alternate SMG build. All right, so let's move on. This is a shotgun party build. This is what I'm rocking, and I always change my lethal equipment out. So when you hear my lethal equipment, just know like I got smoke on this one because my game mode may change. Like if I'm finna play S&D, I put on smoke, or if I'm finna play domination, more than likely I'm gonna put on a trophy system, or if I'm play, so it kind of changes based on what game mode. But I try to keep it in general so I don't have to change it as much, but sometimes, you know, depend on the game mode. So on this one we got lightweight, quick fix, and we have that silence purifier, and then we have the, I already showed y'all this one, but if y'all want to see it again, this is for you guys right here. All right, and then let's go here to the Gunsmith, the KRM Gunsmith that I like to rock. Now I'm gonna tell you guys this. I need to level up this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys this right here. I'm starting to use shotguns, and this right here, man, people have been going crazy with this right here. People are going crazy. I haven't been able to play the game as much as I used to. I'm in school right now trying to do some different things. Taking some classes here and there, but I'm still trying to give you guys content, still trying to push out videos for you guys. But here we go, KRM build right here. Let's go to the Gunsmith, man. Extended barrel, moderate suppressor, no stock, MIP layers, and stipple grip tape. That's what I'm rocking on my shoddy party. All right, so it's a shoddy party, baby. It's a shoddy party. Let's move on to the next one. Move on to the next one right here. Big Boss LMG, the Holger, man. The Holger. This is my favorite LMG right now. This as well as the Chopper, my two favorite LMGs that I like to use. Now I do want to change one thing. Alert should not be on this build. It should be high alert. High alert should be on this. But here we go. All right, so we got high alert, ghost, lightweight. I like to put lightweight on my LMG so I can feel like I'm not slug, right? And so with that being said, I do have thermite and I do have heartbeat sensor. I kind of go back and forth between heartbeat sensor depending on what game mode. Like I said earlier, if I'm running more search day, if it's more of a search and destroy day, I'm definitely running heartbeat sensor. If it's more of a dom day, sometimes I put on a heartbeat sensor, but sometimes I won't. I always change my equipment based on what game mode I'm playing, so it just depends. All right, so let's go to the Gunsmith real quick. Let it load. RTC static stock. We have stipple grip tape. We have the double stack mag, MIP laser, and FMJ. All right. And so with that being said, I like to rock this build most of the time. All right, and so if you don't want to rock the FMJ, you don't necessarily have to rock the FMJ. Some people don't. I like to put it on some of my LMGs, especially like on my chopper, because sometimes I'm just shooting, so I kind of kept it the same for a lot of my LMGs. But like I say, if you don't like to rock that, you can easily just throw on a suppressor, tag suppressor, or whatever. You can throw on a suppressor or whatever kind of suppressor that you want to, but I like to rock the FMJ on this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's something about me and FMJ on the LMG. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. If y'all play Call of Duty Mobile way back in the day, you remember FMJ was like the main thing to run in a lot of your builds. All right, and so that's just how I like to rock it. All right, got the ballistic shield on this one. I like the shield, and I have it on this build just because usually when I play with this, I like to switch it up a little bit, give something fresh. And I do like the ballistic shield, but I don't necessarily use it often. Like I said, I try to switch it up because I feel like the best one to use is simply the Annihilator. It's just head and shoulders above everything else. You can use the War Machine if you want. You can use Sparrow if you want. A lot of people like to use those, but for me personally, I still love to use the Annihilator pistol. Just me personally. All right. And so with that being said, let's move on to number 9. All right, you got the Locus in this thing, and the Locus. I want to talk about the Locus, and I want to talk about the DOQ. All right, and so the Locus got a buff to this right here, and the 80s time is better. All right, and so this is my build for the Locus. I'm gonna give you this build, and then I also want to talk to you guys about the DOQ, because this is what most people have deferred to now. If you want to snipe, a lot of people defer to DOQ. I still feel like you get less hit markers with the DOQ than you do with the Locus, but the Locus is, it got a little bit of speed from its nerf, so I'm still trying to use the Locus a little bit. So we got We have agile, we have toughness for the flinch, and then we have this silence. All right. And so, but if you want to, you can put lightweight on, and you should be just fine as well. I like to use agile though. So let's move on to the next and final one. This is my random class setup for this season, and right now it's the MSMC. All right, and so this is more of a niche kind of a build, and what I mean by that is very specific to certain situations. The MSMC is very good if you're able to rush up on your enemies. If you're able to rush up on your enemies and get as close as possible, I feel like it's still very good. Very good. We have lightweight, we have vulture, and we have that silence annihilator. And let's get into the build of the MSMC. Very good if you can rush up close, man. This is the max mobility MSMC build that I used in one of my videos. You can go check that out if you have not already. But like I said, this is a very niche build, but I feel like it's the best niche build for rushing up on people. If you're able to get up close and if you're able to control that recoil, it's very good, and you will murder people. All right, you will take people out. However, it's niche. All right, and so you have to be careful, man. Be careful, because you can get dominated with this. If you're trying to body people from long range or mid range, you will get bodied, guys. You will get bodied. All right, just keep that in mind. You will get bodied, but you know, it is what it is. These are my top 10, man. If you have any other loadouts that you like and you want me to try out, comment down below in the comment section, man. If you're rocking with me, make sure that you also subscribe to the channel. We're on the way to 20K. I see you guys in the next video. Continue to grind, also continue to shine. Y'all know me. My name is Drew, and I'm out.
Perfect.